Hello, guys. It's a bye week in the CWL this weekend. It's a long weekend, and nobody's doing anything except farming their night bases. This is my Town Hall 10 slash Builder Hall 4 base. Yeah, no content. Aside from a Black Apples war, and they've got our number, and we had no 10v10s, and it's just sad. Good war by them. Maybe they'll show a replay or two. But first, let's continue the push. Once you hit 2,000 cups, apparently clouds are a thing, and searching for opponents becomes more difficult. This is good because it gives you time to cook your next 12 troops for your next spam, surgical, whatever you do. This doesn't normally take too long. So yeah, bye week, CWL. It's sunny outside. What else do you say? Find me an opponent, please, Supercell. I've done my 3 attacks for the day and got my loot bonus, and my loot bonus at 2,000 plus cups is actually quite good. It generally maxes the gold storage that I currently have, and it's enough to get me an upgrade or two. So Laminad Wicked actually has a giant fucking crusher thing. Yick. One of the things about these base designs is you know where the spring traps are going to be. You can usually see where the big bomb's going to be. And I will just go opposite to all that shit. Because 60% seems to win it. If I can pull off a 60% 2-star, I should beat this guy. I'm not going to get that. This is looking grim. His CC troop is finally dead. Actually, this looks okay. We're going to get the town hall, or the builder hall, whatever you call it. And 50% achieved. If everything stays away from that crusher, this might be a win. So I just listened to a podcast by Jezza and False Icon and a couple other lads that I don't really know. They spent 2 hours talking about this update. The sad fact is it's here, it's real, and I actually don't mind it. He has my builder hall. They need to make it so you can watch. There was discussion of a split screen in the podcast, and that was fantastic. 30 cups. Should we see how he did? We may as well watch how he did. I haven't watched too many replays since I built this base, so I've not tweaked. He is going with bombers. I do have a few upgraded walls. I don't think that does anything. Bombers just get through them anyway. He's going to hit some trouble. He 2-starred, didn't he? I feel like spreading things out is better than compact, but I kept losing to compact bases, so I've sort of built one that's all clustered in that one compartment. That wasn't very exciting. Laminad, thank you for your cups. I assume with the clouds that my next army is nearly ready. We go again. I'm at not my all-time best. I lost a couple. If anyone actually watches this, I feel for you. But thank you. Pushing dark Village Oz videos will certainly not go viral on YouTube. And I'll probably lose some subscribers by not making fun of anyone. I wonder if Jake is playing the update. Actually, I don't give a fuck. Right, this looks harder than the last base, even though it's less upgraded, because I'm not going to get to that town hall without hitting a bunch of shit. Free percentage. Let's take the free percentage. There's not a lot of it. To go anything outside? No. I'm still gonna go straight in. Come on, giants. I always drop all my giants together. I don't know why. This is not an instructional video, though some of you might be happy to see how I've got to 2,000 trophies. About 3 days ago I was in the top 100 in the UK, which is surprising, because I don't really know what I'm doing. This looks like I should get 50. Escobar. I hope you are struggling like fuck. 60 odd percent. If I get to 60, I've got a pretty good win rate. I think my base holds quite well to about 60. Escobar has possibly already lost because he is not attacking. I'd stream this if my internet wasn't poverty. I could see this being quite interesting to stream for pushing, because you can kind of rapid fire rather than pushing like on my 11 where you wait 4 hours for a base, which is fine if you just let your iPad do its thing in the background. People using bombers, you don't get any troop space out of bombers. For all you kill my walls, they don't count for shit, Escobar. I'm going to do one more attack and then stop recording this and then probably delete it and never upload it. Are my troops ready? They are not. We will spend 4 gems. Searching for opponents. What else has happened? War whales. This is old news now. I'm sure the next scandal is probably already on its way. War whales is out. They have had too many get out of jail frees. I've got nothing against war whales other than the fact that we've warred them quite a few times. They're actually good guys. I don't know. The CWL seems to be rife with people bending the rules slightly, and do you know what? They took a stance with war whales, and possibly the only way they could save their league. That's all I have to say about that. Come on, opponent. Let's turn into an epic 12-minute video of a magnifying glass over axes. Right. So, springs are obvious. Avoid springs when giants are your main attack. I know where his big bomb is going to be. I'm not getting near that either. Unless it's on the outside. Some fuckers like to put their big bombs on the outside, and actually it's a fairly sensible play. Certainly when I was using barbs instead of giants, because I'd hit the big bomb and that would be the end of the attack. We get the town hall. There, he's gonna miss. I reckon the big bomb is just towards 3 o'clock where those giants are. They might trigger it anyway. Nope. We have 2-starred. This is looking good. Not gonna 3. Tend to find at this level now 3 stars are not happening very often. I need a really bad base. He has already done attacking, which means he has lost. Tis me, you're a loser. Oh, I could do this all day. Shall we go back? Warlog. I'll show. So this is the Black Apple War. 81 to 86 was the final score. We just did not bring our A game. They had 4 10v10s to our 0 10v10s. And it was a battle. Should I show a 9? I'll show 1 9. Oh, I can't even show that. Shit. Replay not available. Do you know what? All of our 3s. Oh, there's one. A lot of the attacks happened and then they did some tweaking to the dark base, which wiped everything. We'll watch a hog raid from Wang. Bruce Wang. Cousin of Bruce Lee, but not. He's got a lot of wizards, some bowlers, they're gonna get jumped in. Baby Dragon gonna keep things going in the right direction. And the CC of Death still exists. I can, I suppose, give my actual opinion. The update seems fun. It is a lot of hard work and the loot cap is rubbish, but this is a bit like Clash Royale where you can just jump on, do an attack and get off, and you don't lose trophies when you're not playing. So pushing in it is actually fun-ish. Yeah, when you've got, I've got a max 11, this is pretty much a max 10 account. There's not a lot left to do on these, and to be fair, if they revamp the entire game and ruin it, it's probably better that they've just put out Clash 2 and attached it. Fear is that updates will be mainly for the secondary game, which is probably Supercell's primary game at this point. Don't know how they develop these things. I assume they've been working on it for ages. And they've got a pretty good plan as to what's supposed to happen. We will keep warring, because we love wars. Black Apple, much respect. Keep farming those dark bases.